I'm Jenny Luo from TaiwanPlus. Today we're chatting with some very talented Taiwanese filmmakers. It's great to have you here today. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah, thank you for the invite.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background in filmmaking?
Okay, so I'm Annie, and I'm the director and the producer of Are We Good? So we are the classmates in the school. We study films, and it's our graduation project, Are We Good?
So would you like to introduce a little bit about yourself?
Hello, my name is Liang Yong Liang. You can call me David, and I'm a producer of our films, and it's also my first time to do producer in the film. So it means a lot to me, and I am very grateful we can join Sundance Asians. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jenny Luo. I'm the art director of our film, and this is my first time being the Sundance Asian. I'm very glad for it.
Thank you. Could you please briefly introduce the film to us?
Okay, sure. So it's basically a 15-minute film, and we only got two characters, Wang Shan and Liu Shen. And this story happens in a morning when they woke up and they found out that they each had important items that went missing. So as the story progresses, it will unveil the true aspects of this seemingly perfect relationship. Yeah.
What is the message that you were trying to give to your audience? What do you think the audience would get after watching it?
I would like to say it's kind of like the meaning of selfishness. I mean, any kind of relationship, like you and your partner, you and your family, or you and your clients. Maybe in some moments when you are talking to them, you will feel like, are they truly listening to you? So sometimes I got this kind of question. And I do believe that people are like inherently selfish. We always want to put our expectation onto the other one's shoulder, want them to do something that we want them to do. But it's not really the other person's responsibility to meet whatever expectation we may or may not have. I think it's not fair. So in this story, it is the message we try to talk to our audience. But I think the lovely thing about the movie is anybody can interpret them. So I just want our audience can relate to some characters and feel it's in film.
What was the idea that led to this creation of short film?
In the past few years in the school, there are a lot of films about relationship. And I just feel like they are not realistic to me. So this time I want to do a film that really capture a realistic moment, what happened in a long-term relationship. We can't afford a lot of locations and characters, so we only got two characters, Wang Shan and Liu Shen, and in their apartment, only one location. Because I'm also writer, but also the editor, I will say maybe in the post-production, when I'm doing some editing parts, I put more my personal experience and my thoughts in the editing stage. So maybe that kind of change our scripts to the film that everybody see now.
So that means our story may not be difficult, but how to make it so great, it means a big challenge to us. And we try to find these stories, the best side, and present to everyone. So we have through many discussions and many efforts by our teams. And I think it is a very wonderful experience during this film. Yeah, because we weren't rich, but we are rich of our story ideas. The most important thing about the film is the script. My favorite director, Alfred Hitchcock, he said there are the most things in the filming: scripts, scripts, and scripts. So I want to try better in my storytelling skills. So that is why I'm doing the producer in our film, because I want to see more from our director and how she create this story and communicate with our teams and her actors. Because I think a director have to see everything and learn many things about this story and from her. Yeah.
我想到一个，有一个猎人，他朝一只老鹰射了3枪，蹦蹦蹦，他都没射到，可是老鹰还是死了，为什么？
但老鹰还是死了。
对，
我不知道。
1、2、3，想不到。好，那你看我，老鹰要飞的时候，然后他听到那3枪，蹦蹦蹦，然后就吓到他捂耳朵，然后他就掉下去，嘣，就死掉了。
我想哭，好烂
什
哦，
么啦？
很烂的，这个笑话烂死，一点不好笑。
So your trailer is different from the actual film. Why is that?
Actually, because the trailer, I put some materials that is from other cuts, and this is our actors Wang Shan. He just win it in this scene, and he told about a ego joke, and I just think it is quite interesting and funny. And I want to put it in our film, but I think there's no space that's suitable for our story. But I want to make it in the whole project, so I put it in our trailer and I want to make some like relax and not in a serious way, but funny vibe of our trailer. Yeah, so that's why I put different materials in our trailer. We do more creative parts in the editing stage, and my teacher and I have done a lot of discussions about our editing. So the final film that everybody sees is totally different from the script.
How do you find these two excellent actors for this film?
So we have the audition, and why they can like really nature in their own way, I think it's because we do a lot of rehearsal. We try to give them some practice, like how they have dinner together and how they talk with each others and how they take out the garbage every day, how they take shower or something like that. So we do some practice and rehearsal before the shooting. I think that's why they can make their way in really nature.
What is the biggest challenge you faced during filming?
There's a scene means a lot to me. Almost the end of our film, Wang Shan and Liu Shen, they end up having a fight in their apartment. And this scene, I want them to be as realistic as possible. So I've done many discussions with my actors. I try to keep it very spare, and I don't want to put a lot of emotion or physical direction on them, so they can just improvise. I just ask them to be present for what's being said and just feel it, just put themselves into the character. So actually we retake so many times, like 10 to 15 times in this scene. So I think it's the most difficult part in this film when I'm shooting.
How do you find this set? It seems like a real apartment. Where do you find it and how do you find it?
We borrow the apartment from our friend, and we empty there and put some stuff is suitable to Liu Xuan and Wang Shan, and make this like a real house, real home. Because I'm passionate of filmmaking, and in the future I will seek for the art department and have more experience.
Thank you for joining us and introducing your film to us. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on TaiwanPlus.